What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks. Today we got another Prize Picks video for you guys. We got the NBA player props for this Sunday, May 11th NBA slate, and I hope you guys have been telling the last three videos. We've gone on a 7-0 run. Our last three videos have swept every single video. So again, if you guys have been telling these ones and keeping up, these are our last couple videos. These were the last three right here. This one, and then this was yesterday's video. Mitchell Robinson, Drew Holiday, and Julius Randle. We could have took Julius Randle's normal line, but I wanted to play it rather safe than sorry. So again, all three of those ones cashed out. These were the two previous videos, and then this one was the one previous video before these two. So honestly, could have went 4 out of 4 in our last 4 videos, but again, this Josh Hart Goblin play did sell us. But outside of that, our last 10 picks have gone 9 out of 10. So again, 90% hit rate. Last 3 videos have swept in all of them. And our player of the days in the last 8 days, 7 of the 8 player of the days have hit. So again, out of 8 days, only 1 of them have missed. So we've just been super consistent on all of those. Hope you guys been cashing out down below, and just tell them down below in the comments. If you guys have, let me know. I love hearing whenever the picks actually do help you guys out. And again, we've just been super hot recently, looking to keep this little round going. Got more props I love on the board for this Sunday slate. I feel like this one should have another great chance of hitting and should continue on this little run that we're going. So 7-0 run, last 3 videos. So with that being said, before we get into the props and issues, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe with those post notices turned on. Really help me out. It literally takes 1 second down below to just like and subscribe. So again, it would really mean the world to me. Just been grinding for you guys, trying to give you guys best content, best value, and best breakdowns I could find on this Prize Picks board, which has been successful recently. So again, 7 out of 7, 3 out of 3 in the last 3 videos, and it would just really help me out if you could do that right down below real quick. And with that being said, oh yeah, if you guys haven't joined already, we got a free Discord. Link will be down below in the description of this video. I know I haven't been uploading in there. I said I'm gonna be uploading starting Monday, so again, we took that little break, but this week coming back, we've just been hot and just been giving a lot of people opportunities to join before we start get that up and running again. So again, link will be down below. But with that being said, we're gonna go and hop right to the props that I love on the board for today. 2 games, OKC versus Nuggets, and then Cavs versus Pacers. Both these ones should be pretty good ones. My favorite one, though, is Denver Nuggets versus OKC. This series has just been electric. All these games have been super close. So, again, it should be another good game. Very important game for the Thunder. Win or go home, basically. If the Nuggets win, more than likely, they're going to end up winning the series, being up 3-1. And then Cavs versus Indiana Pacers, also another very important game for the Cavs. Same situation. If they lose, they go down 3-1. So, again, both these games should be very important on how the rest of the playoffs play out. And with that being said, our player of the day in today's video is going to be Aaron Gordon over his fantasy score at 29.5. I feel like this line's very low in my opinion, especially his last 4 games. We've seen multiple games where he drops almost 40 and 40 fantasy score. So again, I feel like this is another game, very important game for these guys. If they win this one, they pretty much lock up the series, and they're at home. So they're going to want to go to OKC winning this game. So again, very important game on both ends of the ball. Whenever we've seen a close matchup, obviously this game was a 40+ point blowout. But outside of that, whenever these ones were close matchups, 39 and 46 minutes played from Aaron Gordon, and I believe this one should be another matchup where he gets those minutes and all that good stuff. So he's been taking pretty good shot attempts in the last 5 games, 16, 16, 15, 12, 11. Defensively, he's been getting a lot of steals, knocking down those threes whenever he needs to, getting those block shots, rebounds, and assists, all of them. So again, his numbers have definitely been up. His potential rebounds and assists have also been pretty crazy. Can't show them right here because it is a fantasy prop, but they have definitely been up. And OKC, they've definitely been vulnerable to those opposing bigs outside of Jokic, because just with how much they've been trying to key on him and lock him down defensively, which has really been opening up the game for Gordon and other guys, especially like Michael Porter Jr. last game. So I expect another good game out of Aaron Gordon. The 2 games that were close, it was even a question that he went over 10 over his actual line right here, 10+ over his actual line right there. And he actually has a pretty good resume against these guys. Not the best, not the worst. Throughout the regular season, he ended up splitting, but outside of that, he's been pretty cash money in this series and looking very promising just with that increased workload. At home, this dude's actually been more consistent on hitting his line. 5 out of his last 6 games at home, he's been averaging 36 fantasy scores. So again, definitely been a very good line for this guy. For these last couple home games, all these games in the playoffs against the Clippers, he went over every single game except one at home, and this was a 7-game series. So again, 3 out of 4 pretty solid so far against OKC. He's 1 out of 1, so I'm expecting him to go over in this line again. With the home court advantage and all that good stuff, it's just been performing super good. So play of the day, don't really got much else to explain other than Aaron Gordon is my favorite one on today's video. Again, I always recommend the player of the days on every single video. If you guys can take anything, I would just recommend these ones. And in that case, we're rocking with this prop right here at 29.5 fantasy score. Second player on today's video, we're going to be looking at some goblin plays on the other side of the ball. This matchup with the OKC Thunder, Aaron Wiggins over his points and rebounds line at 4.5. His original line is at 8.5, so this line is cut in half. I feel like this one should just be an absolute freebie. On other sports books, this one's minus 500 right now at the moment. Obviously, he hasn't been seeing the most minutes in the last couple of games in the playoffs, but again, he does definitely see enough, and whenever he gets in there, he's definitely going to be able to shoot the ball. 15, 14, 15, and 12 minutes played in the last 4 matchups. So again, as long as he sees that 12 plus minute mark, he definitely whenever he goes in there, he takes his shot attempts 7, 1, 8, and then 5. Even when he took one shot attempt, he gets to the free throw line and he gets those rebounds. Rebound chances 4, 6, 6, and 2. So again, this dude's definitely going to be seeing a lot of volume, especially for his line only being at 5 that he needs to cover. Denver Nuggets against opposing shooting guards. That is definitely where by far they're ranked the worst defensively against opposing teams, being ranked 28th in points allowed, around 30 plus a game, and 9th in rebounds allowed, giving around 7.5 a game. So Aaron Wiggins, he's just definitely been fitting in this role player coming off the bench, getting SGA and the starters a little rest. So as long as he gets those minutes, which I'm definitely expecting him to be seeing, he should definitely get those shots up and see those opportunities. And Aaron Wiggins has exceeded 8.5 points and rebounds in 17 of his last 19 games, and that's just the 8.4 or 8.5 line. So again, he's really 19 out of 19 in the last 19 games against bottom 10 defenses for points allowed, averaging 19 points a game against similar teams defensively. And again, this line's cut in half at 4.5. So again, I feel like this one just should have a really freebie just to throw in there for the extra payout boost and all that good stuff. And he actually has a very good resume against the Denver Nuggets alone. His last 11 head-to-heads against these guys, which I'm pretty sure is like every single game of his career that he's been on the Thunder. He's covered this on every single matchup against these guys. So again, 11 out of 11, as you've been close, especially in like the last like 8 head-to-heads. So again, definitely been cash money. Been seeing similar minutes every single time they played each other. Similar shot attempts, just pretty consistent throughout. Rebound chances, again, damn near identical everywhere. So I'm not sure why he would go under in this matchup. Again, very important game for these guys. Basically win or go home right here. So Aaron Wiggins, all these guys coming off the bench are definitely going to be trying their best and doing their thing. So Wiggins right here is going to be our second player in today's video. 4.5 points and rebounds. And then with the last and final player coming off of this Cavs team, we're going to look at Donovan Mitchell over his points line at 24.5. His original line's at 30.5. I feel like there's just a little more leeway. Obviously, he's been dropping 40 pieces in these last couple games against Indiana. Gone over his normal line 3 out of 3 so far against these guys. 33, 48, and then 43. But with Evan Mobley and Garland coming back, obviously they saw like a little limited minutes last game. So again, as long as their minutes are definitely going to be going up like a little more and more every single game that they're coming back off of those injuries. But that's why I'm taking a little lower number at 24.5 instead of 30.5. Just feel like there's more leeway. He's been averaging, I don't even know how much in his last couple games. But Indiana Pacers defensively against opposing shooting guards, they're ranked 21st in points allowed, averaging 28 plus points a game that they give up to that position, which he does play. This dude's been seeing crazy minutes against these guys, 34, 36, and 37, and his shot attempts have been ridiculous, 30, 30, and 29. So again, if you're taking damn near 39 shot attempts every single game against these guys, you only need 25 points to cover it. Again, if you don't hit that on 30 shot attempts taken, that's just very bad basketball out of you. But again, I feel like there's really not a world where he doesn't hit that line for us. And his resume is damn near perfect against these guys, 6 out of 7. The only time that he didn't cover was during the regular season. Only played 30 minutes, only took 17 shot attempts, and didn't cover that line. But outside of that, whenever he takes 25 plus shot attempts, which he's done every single game so far this series, again, he's gone well over this line every single time. So 24.5, again, still the same number, 6 out of 7. Even at his normal line at 30.5. If we look at all these games, it would be the exact same. But again, just with the way these playoffs go, these guys come kind of getting in like slumps and whatnot. So just going to be taking the value at 24.5 just to be safe and hopefully get this nice little 3 out of 3 on today's video. So now really got nothing else to explain on this play other than he's been putting up those shot attempts, and this should be a pretty low line in my opinion. Donovan Mitchell over that 24.5 points line. And those are my 3 players I'm giving you guys for this Sunday, May 11th NBA slate. Again, player of the day, Aaron Gordon, 29.5 fantasy score. Second player, Aaron Wiggins, 4.5 points and rebounds. And last and final player, Donovan Mitchell, over that 24.5 points. So these are my 3 players. Like the value on all these ones. I believe all these ones should have a good chance of hitting. I told you guys my favorite ones. You guys mix and match these however you guys want to, or tell straight up. Again, last 3 videos have swept every single video, 7-0 run in the last 3 vids. So hope you guys have been telling. Looking to keep this little run going, make it 10-0 run. So hopefully these ones cash out for us, like the odds on these ones, and I believe we should have a good chance of hitting. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys on today's video. Again, please drop that like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. It would really help me out. And that is pretty much all I got for you guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see today.